What up, guys? Ron Buddha back here. I apologize yet again. This seems to be a common theme, but my video from that I was putting up for the pre-show ended up not uploading last night, and so now I'm a little behind on videos. So you're going to be getting hopefully at least 3 videos today, possibly 4. I will be doing the pre-show is currently uploading. That's going to give you that's going to be all my thoughts. This is going to cover the show from last night. I'm going to have a live feeds video. After I get off of here, I'm going to be watching live feeds until until it gets somewhat close to showtime. Maybe stop around 5 to do a video on anything that seems important to let y'all know about. And then I will be doing a coverage of tonight's show. So there you have it. And I will be doing my best to cover live streams and the shows from here on out. And I will be hopefully ending this series with a final thoughts live stream if I can get the live stream stuff working right. Turns out I'm not the only one that had issues with live stream. So, yeah. All right, let's get into this. I loved the fact that this still feels like Big Brother. They didn't do too much of a change. We got our opening packages. We learned that Meta World Peace thought about changing his name to So Ghetto, or So Hood, or Mr. Ghetto. We learned that Mark McGrath has twins. We learned that Brandy, whatever her name is, loves money and is very money hungry. We learned that Rudy Huxtable likes to cook. The Shannon Elizabeth is saving rhinos in Africa. So learned all kinds of stuff. We were reminded about Steve Harvey more than once on this episode, and the screw up in 2015 where he announced the wrong winner, and that wrong winner is on the show. So hopefully, Julie Chin doesn't open the deal and accidentally read the wrong winner of Celebrity Big Brother. So we have it broke down. Half and half goes in. We immediately, once everybody's in there, we get a champagne toast, but we see this awkward deal between James of Big Time Rush talking to Omarosa, and he seems to not know what the show Apprentice was or who hosted The Apprentice. Considering the show is still going up to like a year or two ago, and it's always been Donald Trump. I was kind of like, what? And at first I was like, oh, well, he's only 24, but he's 27. Ariana's 24. So I feel like somebody who's 27 should know that Donald Trump hosted The Apprentice. Um, and then there's another weird deal with James where they were discussing singing and asking for singing tips, and um, I felt like he was being pretty good. He was trying to answer their questions, and then Brandy kind of just tells him to shut up and asks Mark his opinions, and James kind of tries to come back in there, and she just gets even ruder. And a lot of people are like, "Oh well, James is a douche," and I'm like, I really didn't see anything douchey that he did. He has a knowledge gap on The Apprentice, and Brandy got bitchy with him. How's he the douche? And so Mark pulls him away. They go to the kitchen, and we hear a little bit of gameplay where James is wanting to take out Brandy, and I'm like, all right, this could be good. Uh, let's take out the person that um, I don't know. Awesome. And so then the other side of the coin is Omarosa and Shannon immediately like hook up as a duo, which I was on board with. Where you started to lose me was when you're like, okay, she outs the fact that she personally knows Marissa. They bring her in, and I'm like, no. And then they're like, let's get all the women. Ah, no. This is not going to work. I'm telling you now, it's not going to work. And because number one, Keisha and Brandy did not seem, well, at least Keisha did not seem super on board with this idea. She kind of sat there quietly when they were proposing it. And Brandy already is proving to be a freaking alcoholic who can't handle her liquor. So, yeah, this is going to be bad. So, I'm calling it here. This alliance of 6 is not going to work. Possibly Omarosa and Shannon can take it to the end. Possibly. So we have the competition, and it's a hanging competition. My previous video proves not to be right because I was like, Chuck Liddell, he's going to be physically fit. He's probably going to be a beast in competitions. And I even specifically said, if there's a hanging competition, I bet Chuck Liddell hangs on till the end. No, not even close. He didn't do as bad as, let's say, Meta World Peace or some of these others who were falling like flies. But Chuck fell and was not even near the end. It came down to James and Shannon. James tries to do the Big Brother thing and cut a deal. Omarosa squashes that. She's a deal blocker. She's starting to get on my nerves. I picked her for my final 4. And she wasn't in my final 2 or my number 1 pick. But I know she's going to be a problem. I got a feeling she's putting a target on her back. But lo and behold, Shannon wins. She's HOH. So there's gift bags, right? And there's a little bit of a question on the gift bags because we know that some of it's Big Brother swag. But I thought Julie said that there were powers plural, but she only talks about one power. So we're left into this whole thing of how many powers are there? Is there only one power, which is the recasting power? Who's going to get it? My hope is James gets it. I want James to get it because I want Brandy gone. I honestly think if they get Brandy gone, the Women's Alliance might actually work. I feel like she's one of the biggest problems for that alliance. Her and Rudy Huxtable. But that pretty much covers. Oh, wait. The best part of the show. They have a song and dance number during the contest. And who's the first person to come out singing? It was Paul. Paul was on Big Brother. I was actually kind of secretly hoping that they were going to use like Paul, and I was even thinking like a lot of the other people who are in LA. And sure enough, we had Paul, we had Rachel, we had Jody and Jody. Yeah, Cody and Jessica made an appearance. Oh, Twitter blew up. That was so unfair. They're on the Amazing Race, and they get to take a break inside the Big Brother house. Yeah, so unfair. Well, peace. I'm out.